tough son of a bitch.
Still, a Michael J. Fox movie.
The sad sack story is Michael J. Fox gets this debilitating disease and it crushes him.
Yeah, that's boring.
I'll confess I was not a big Michael J. Fox junkie. I saw Back to the Future, I saw Secret of My Success, I saw Doc Hollywood. I love Family Ties, but I wasn't like...
Teen Wolf?
I never saw Teen Wolf until I made this. I missed it. But I always liked him as a person. I thought he was very appealing. But I read this article in the New York Times about this fall he had, and I liked the person he became. And so then I started to work backwards and say, wait a minute, how did he become that person? So, incredible story of like doing all the wrong things before he did all the right things and found this incredible, wonderful path. And it inspires me. And I feel like as I tell the story, as I know him, I want what he has. And that doesn't make any sense because he has this incurable disease. And it's relentless and it's hard. But he has this thing that I wish I could have.
The way I understand it, because I came on after Michael and Davis were already, hand in hand making the movie. But the way that Davis tells it is he was at dinner once when Michael approached him and was saying, oh my God, I love your It Might Get Loud movie, a movie about guitars and guitarists, and Michael's a musician and all of that. So they had sort of a meeting of the minds bond, and that was a number of years ago. And then it just kind of happened naturally. I think Davis is fascinated, like all of us are, about what happens when an incurable optimist gets an incurable disease. And there's so much for any of us to take away from that positivity and tenacity, and it's not all roses, it's up and down, but just getting through it is super important. So so that's how it came about.
So amazing, Michael, as an interviewee. It wasn't hard at all. We struggled in the edit before we interviewed him to make the film work. Once he sat down and he just rolled off his story, he was incredible. He's one of the funniest people I've ever met, and he's witty, and most importantly, he was honest. And it was a dream to have his material to work with. Look, I was a Back to the Future fanatic when I was 5 years old, or 10 years old, and I still am. So I've been watching this material for this movie for nearly 35 years. And the thing that's changed me the most is just how you can lean into yourself and be yourself. That's what the theme of the film is, to be yourself and accept who you are regardless of the circumstances, and that's what he did. And hopefully people can take the same message from the film. So.
It's not fiction. So the story has to be found within the footage that's shot. And this is what Davis is actually a genius at. So we worked quite a long time. There's not that much music on it to write. And normally I can churn out loads, but this one was very hard. There's just 1 inch to the left, 1 inch to the right, and it just was so obviously wrong. So it was a really good one for me to do and remind myself that I still don't know shit about this.